Archangel Michael has urgent news about your soulmate connection that cannot wait another day. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That painful distance growing between you and the person you know in your heart is your destined partner. The one you thought was the one has been acting completely different lately. Their eyes don't light up when they see you anymore. The deep conversations you used to share have turned cold and distant. That warm energy between you has been replaced by something that feels empty and strange. What you don't realize is that someone with dark spiritual knowledge has deliberately interfered with your sacred soulmate connection. This isn't natural. Relationship changes or normal growing apart. This is spiritual manipulation at the highest level. The person you love is under a powerful influence that's blocking their ability to feel your true bond. Those dreams where you feel them slipping away from you, the sudden panic that hits you when you think about losing them, these aren't just fears. They're spiritual warnings that Archangel Michael has been sending you. Divine timing brought you this message today because intervention is still possible. But time is running out faster than you realize. Archangel Michael has revealed something that will shock you to your core. A specific person in your soulmate's life has used advanced manipulation techniques to break your divine connection. This person appears innocent, helpful, and supportive, but they've been working systematically to destroy what you and your soulmate share. They studied your partner's emotional patterns, their insecurities, and their spiritual weak points. Then they exploited every single one. This isn't about natural competition, or someone simply being more attractive or compatible. This is deliberate. Spiritual interference using techniques that most people don't even know exist. This person has been planting seeds of doubt about your relationship directly into your soulmate's subconscious mind. They've created carefully planned situations designed to make your destined partner question everything they once felt for you, using false intimacy, emotional manipulation, and energy theft. They've slowly replaced your spiritual connection with an artificial one. Your soulmate is now living under a thick spiritual fog, unable to access the memories of your deepest moments together. They can't remember why they loved you so deeply or what made your connection feel so special and different from anything else they'd experienced. What makes this truly dangerous is that this influence grows stronger every single day. Each morning your soulmate wakes up, they feel more distant from you and more drawn to this other person. If this spiritual hijacking isn't stopped soon, the connection may become impossible to restore. Now you need to recognize the specific signs that prove this spiritual takeover is happening. Think about the sudden personality changes in your soulmate that make no logical sense. They develop new interests overnight that align perfectly with this other person's preferences. They started using phrases and expressions they never used before, phrases that sound exactly like something this other person would say. Their entire energy signature has changed, like they're becoming someone else entirely. The way they look at you now feels completely different. Where there used to be recognition, love, and deep knowing, now you see confusion or even irritation. Conversations that once flowed naturally between your souls now feel forced, uncomfortable, and shallow. They avoid the deep topics you used to explore together for hours. Pay attention to the physical symptoms you've been experiencing. Sudden heart palpitations when you think about them, waves of unexplained sadness that hit you from nowhere, feeling energetically drained after spending time with them. These are signs that your spiritual connection is being severed and redirected elsewhere. Notice how this other person always seems to be around during your important moments with your soulmate. They interrupt meaningful conversations, create distractions during intimate times, and always have convenient reasons to be present. They've positioned themselves as the solution to problems they secretly created in your relationship, Your intuition has been screaming that something is fundamentally wrong, but you've been told you're imagining things or being paranoid. Trust those feelings. They're your soul recognizing that your destined connection is under attack. Archangel Michael now reveals the exact dark spiritual techniques that were used against your soulmate connection. This knowledge is crucial because understanding how the manipulation works is the first step toward breaking it. This person performed energy cord cutting rituals without your knowledge or consent, severing the natural spiritual threads that connect twin flames across all dimensions. Using photos of your soulmate, personal items they've collected, or gifts they've given, this person created artificial energy cords between themselves and your partner. Every time your soulmate looks at these objects, they're unknowingly strengthening the false connection while weakening their bond with you. They time their spiritual influence perfectly, striking during your soulmate's most vulnerable emotional moments. When your partner was stressed, sad, or confused, this person was there offering comfort and solutions. But what they were really doing was programming new emotional responses and associations into your soulmate's energy field. The poisoning of your soulmate's mind happened gradually through false memories and manufactured doubts. They would bring up small incidents and reframe them negatively, making your soulmate question moments that were previously precious to them. Over time, these planted seeds grew into full beliefs about your relationship being wrong or unhealthy. This person used the spiritual mirrors technique, making themselves appear to be your soulmate's true spiritual match by reflecting back their energy perfectly. They studied your partner so carefully that they could mimic the exact spiritual frequency needed to create false recognition. The most insidious part is how they've been feeding off the energy that was meant for your divine union, growing stronger. While your connection weakened, they built protective barriers around your soulmate's heart, specifically designed to block you out while letting them in. There is still a window of opportunity to restore your soulmate connection. And Archangel Michael is ready to fight alongside you. Begin each morning with this specific prayer. Archangel Michael, I call upon your sword of truth to cut through all false spiritual attachments surrounding my soulmate. Restore our divine connection and awaken their soul to remember our true bond. Protect our love from all interference and manipulation. The golden light visualization is your most powerful tool for reaching your soulmate's true heart. Close your eyes and imagine brilliant golden light flowing from your heart directly to theirs, bypassing all the spiritual barriers that have been built. See this light dissolving all false connections and artificial energy cords. Feel your original soul bond reactivating with each breath. Send healing energy to your soulmate's confused heart every night before sleep. Place your hands on your heart and imagine sending pure love directly to their higher self, the part of them that exists beyond this current manipulation. Their soul remembers you even when their mind has been clouded. Perform the mirror breaking ritual by visualizing all false spiritual mirrors shattering around your soulmate. See the artificial reflections this person created cracking and falling away, revealing your soulmate's true self underneath. As each false mirror breaks, their authentic feelings for you become stronger. Charge rose quartz and clear quartz crystals with Archangel Michael's energy by holding them while praying for your soulmate's spiritual freedom. Carry these crystals with you and place them in your bedroom to maintain constant energetic support. For your connection, write letters to your soulmate's higher self, explaining your love and asking their soul to fight back against this manipulation. You don't need to send these letters physically. The spiritual realm receives every word and transmits them directly to their deepest consciousness. Watch for signs that the divine intervention is working. Sudden synchronicities related to your soulmate, dreams where you reconnect, or unexpected contact after periods of silence. This painful situation is actually a spiritual test of whether your soulmate connection is authentic and strong enough to survive dark interference. Real twin flame bonds can never be permanently broken. They can only be temporarily blocked or redirected. The fact that someone felt the need to use such intensive manipulation proves how powerful your original connection truly was. You must fight for this relationship without becoming desperate, clingy, or obsessive. There's a crucial difference between divine persistence and unhealthy attachment. Divine persistence means consistently sending love, performing protective rituals, and holding space for your soulmate's awakening while still maintaining your own emotional well-being and spiritual growth. Your spiritual development during this challenging time directly affects your soulmate's ability to break free from manipulation. As you grow stronger spiritually and emotionally, you create an energetic pull that helps awaken their true self. They feel this growth even when they can't consciously understand what's happening. Free will plays a complex role in soulmate connections. While your souls chose each other before incarnating, your soulmate still has the right to make choices in their human experience, even misguided ones. You must respect their current decisions while simultaneously holding the vision of their highest truth. If your soulmate seems completely lost to this other person's influence, look for subtle signs that their soul is fighting back. Moments of confusion on their face when they're with this person, sudden sadness they can't explain, or brief flashes of their old self breaking through the spiritual fog. These are signs their authentic spirit is struggling to surface. Maintaining your emotional well-being during this spiritual battle requires specific practices that actually strengthen your soulmate bond rather than depleting it. Self-care isn't selfish during this time, it's strategic. The stronger and more balanced you remain, the more powerful your spiritual influence becomes. Release attachment to specific outcomes and timelines while still fighting for your connection. This paradox is essential for success. When you're desperate for immediate results, you create energetic static that actually blocks the very reunion you're trying to create. Trust the process while taking inspired action. Avoid becoming bitter or resentful toward the person who interfered with your relationship. Negative emotions toward them create energetic cords that drain your power and give them more influence over the situation. Instead, send them energy of release and redirection toward their own appropriate path. Transmute your pain into spiritual fuel by using meditation, journaling, and energy work to transform hurt into healing power. Every tear you cry with conscious intention becomes a prayer for your soulmate's awakening. Every moment of longing becomes energy sent directly to their heart. This challenge might be preparing both of you for a reunion that's stronger than what you had before. The spiritual muscles you're building now, faith, patience, unconditional love, and energetic boundaries, will serve your relationship powerfully once this interference is cleared. The phrase, "no coming back," doesn't mean what you think it means. It means there's no returning to who you both were before this spiritual attack. This painful experience is transforming you into stronger, more awakened beings who will be capable of an even deeper love than you shared before. When authentic soulmate connections survive spiritual interference, they emerge more powerful and unbreakable than ever. The fire you're both walking through right now is burning away everything that isn't pure, eternal love. What remains will be indestructible. Your soulmate's soul is learning lessons about discernment, spiritual protection, and the value of true connection through this experience. They're developing spiritual muscles they didn't know they needed. Meanwhile, you're learning about unconditional love, faith, and the power of divine intervention. The deeper love that awaits you both once this interference is cleared will amaze you. You'll both have a profound appreciation for your connection that you might have taken for granted before. This painful process is actually a gift disguised as a curse, even while their conscious mind is confused. Your soulmate's soul remembers the truth of your bond. That remembrance is growing stronger every day, preparing for the moment when they break free from this spiritual prison and return to their authentic self. You have a critical 72-hour window for maximum effectiveness of these spiritual practices. Archangel Michael stands ready to fight alongside you in this battle for true love. But you must begin the intervention rituals immediately. Every day you wait allows this false influence to grow stronger and harder to break. Your soulmate's soul is calling out for rescue from this spiritual prison. Their higher self is desperately trying to break through the manipulation and remember your true connection. You are the only one who can answer that call with the power and persistence it requires. Show your appreciation for this divine guidance by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange strengthens your connection with the angelic realm and ensures continued spiritual support throughout this challenging battle. Trust that this message found you at exactly the right moment. Divine timing is perfect, and your reunion is closer than you realize. Fight for your love now, before it truly becomes too late.